Okay, welcome back, guys. Today, inshallah, during the second half of our class, we're going to take a look at skill 12. It's a, reading skill. And it says here, determine where specific information is found. I think you're going to like this skill, okay? You're going to really like this skill because this skill is about, look at the options here, lines 1 to 4, 4 to 5, 6 to 8, 8 to 10. You see? It's very nice. This is all the skill. So you will be asked about something specific. Like, for example, any kind of question. It could be like, in which paragraph, or in which, not paragraph here, in which lines, okay? And they give you the lines, 1 to 2, like you see, 1 to 4, 4 to 5. In which lines do you have, for example, something about, let me say, a kind of, substance, for example, all right? Or in which line do you have some kind of a measurement, all right? Something like that. In which line do you have a word that means, what, for example, distance, okay? Or that refers to distance, okay? So you decide on which lines the answer is going to be. Not you don't give the answer, you just tell me the lines, or you tell me about the lines, or the place where we can find the answer to the question. Got the idea? So this is what we mean by determine where in the paragraph or in the passage, like which line. Where here means which lines, not lines. See the lines, huh? Is the information, okay, or is the answer to the question that is being asked, okay? So this clear, guys? So where, so determine, like decide. Determine means decide. Where, so which line, really, or lines, huh? Certain information is found. All right, this is what the skill is all about. And of course, they can ask you all kinds of questions, but all you have to say is that the answer to this question is found in the following lines 1 to 4, 4 to 5. It depends on their options and what they have. Okay, so this is the skill that you need to be ready for and understand before, so that you don't think and think, what are these lines? What does this mean? Line 1 to 2, now you already know. So you don't have to waste time thinking about, what is needed, from this question or from this skill, all right? Sometimes the final question, see, it could be the final question, the last question. In a reading passage, this is a passage, like I said, a passage could be a paragraph, it could be an essay, will ask you to decide where in the passage a piece of information is found, okay? Where can you find it? In which place? The answer choices will list possible locations. طبعا, guys, answer choices means these are the answer choices, right? A, B, C, D. These are answer choices. They will have what? Possible locations. يعني مواقع معينة. لما نقول 1 to 4 يعني موقع الجواب بالسطر الأول أو الثاني أو الثالث أو الرابع. That's 1 to 4. هيك يعني 1 to 4. يعني في هاي المنطقة يوجد الجواب. All right, you will find the answer to the question. Okay, and so on طبعا. So if they ask you the question and you say maybe 5 to 6, the answer could be either in this line or this line. I said what? 5 to 6, not 5 to 6, maybe 5 to, what do they have here? The options 4 to 5. Okay, let's say 4 to 5. Okay, so when you say 4 to 5, it means the answer could be here, here, here. Got it? Something like that, from to the line. Okay, and so on. So the best way to approach this type of question, شو أحسن طريقة إن الواحد you guys يفهم ويواجه ويجاوب على هذا السؤال, is to study the question. نقرأ السؤال منيح, to determine the information that you are looking for, حتى نستوعب ونفهم إيش المطلوب, إيش المعلومة المطلوبة من هذا السؤال, okay, وإيش اللي نبحث عليه إحنا, all right? And then go to the lines listed in the answers, بعدين نروح على السطور هذول اللي هون يعني, guys, these lines 1 to 4. Let's check them first for the answer. Is it there? No, it's not. Then we move on to the next, okay, and see if it's there and so on. Okay, and skim for the information. What's the meaning of skimming, guys? Who knows what skimming? ونعمل عملية skimming. This is skimming. هل أنا هيك عم بعمل skimming؟
دكتور لم هيك قراءة سريعة.
Exactly. يعني من مرة إصبعنا guys على النص. هي أنا حاطة المؤشر زي ما أنتم شايفين, like this. Okay, so I do a lot of skimming. When I skim, I always say I'm reading, but very fast. So I don't know if you do something like this. Do you do something like this? When you read fast? Like you already read the book maybe before. And so, you know, all that, you know, and yes, here it is, the answer, you know, you quickly decide that it's here or there or whatever, okay? So let's read this though. I'm not going to skim now, okay? Skimming was like this, okay? Now, Meteor Creator. What's Meteor Creator? What's meteor in Arabic? Meteor? Meteor, guys.
القطار.
No. Meteor means النيزك. نيزك. اسمعوا بالنيازك. شو النيازك بالإنجليزي, guys? Meteor. Meteors. All right. And British people say meteors, meteors. All right. But I'm American English, you know, I use American English. So meteor crater. Crater is the name of the meteor. All right. Or the meteor. A great crater. Huh? Meteor crater. A great crater. Approximately, 40 miles east of Flagstaff, Arizona. Where is this crater? Where is this, you know, meteor crater? So a crater is like something created, guys, something created, إشي انوجد أو انخلق, because a meteor اللي هو نيزك, you know, hit the ground. And what was created now is like an area. Have you ever seen, guys, something like this in the on Earth? An area like a very, you know, big, wide kind of circular, you know, kind of hole.
It's a hole, Doctor, a hole.
Yes, exactly. I was going to say a circular hole, but not a deep hole, you know, and around it like lots of rocks, you know, are there and thrown here and there and everywhere and around the circle, all right, or this little or this big hole, okay? So it was created, this crater was created because of a meteor. It was created because يعني انوجد هذا الحفرة هاي guys اللي حواليها صخور هاي تكونت بسبب ايش guys؟ ضربة نيزك بالأرض guys, all right? والنيزك بالإنجليزي معناه meteor. Okay? So meteor crater, a great crater, approximately حوالي أخذناها approximately, remember? 40 miles east of Flagstaff, Arizona. So where is it? أين هو هذا? Where is it? 40 miles.
East of
In Arizona.
Flagstaff.
Good. 40 miles.
Arizona.
Arizona.
Yes. Arizona is among the cities of the north or south?
South.
Yes.
East.
Mid-south.
Yeah.
Yes, mid-south. Thank you so much. Yes, it's a desert-like state, okay? And it's famous for the cactus. Have you ever heard the cactus before? The word cactus?
اللي هو زي الصبار.
Exactly. Yes. So is generally thought by scientists to have formed, يعني العلماء بشكل عام بيعتقدوا, you know, it's to have formed and اتكونت as a result of the impact of a 60,000 ton meteor. يعني تشكيلتها أو تكوينها هذا صار guys بسبب impact means ضربة نيزك, you know, الامباكت اللي هو ايش الفورس, الفورس اللي صار was a 60,000 ton meteor. يعني وزن النيزك كان guys 60,000 tons. تخيلوا. طبعا لما ضرب بالأرض guys, this is what it created was a crater, okay? اللي تكون ما يسمى بالcrater. About 50,000 years ago. Look how many years ago this happened. قبل كم سنة صار هذا الحكي؟
50,000 سنة.
50,000 years. Good. The meteor, هذا النيزك ماله made of nickel and iron. هذول المعادن guys اللي مصنوع منها أو جزء من تكوينه. Disintegrated on impact and spread 500 million tons of rock over the surface of the land. تخيلوا disintegrated يعني إنه إيش guys انفصلت, all right? Yeah. On impact بسبب الضربة هاي إنه ضرب النيزك بالأرض, and these, you know, let me say metal pieces or metal, you know, compounds, they disintegrated يعني, you know, انفصلت عن بعض, okay, because of this impact, and they spread. وصارت إيش guys؟ شان spread انتشرت. Thank you so much. 500 million tons of rock. شتتت كم من طن من الروك؟ تخيلوا؟ نص بليون. معادن قوية وإلها كان impact. نص بليون طن من الحجارة تخيلوا بالمنطقة over the surface of the land. The massiveness يعني إيش guys؟ شو يعني massive؟
قوة تلهجه أو
a lot of
بيشير الى الحجم الكبير. اوكي والامباكت اللي تكون النتيجه شيء كبير. The mass
هيوج.
of the meteor can only be imagined from the mammoth size of the crater. طب هلا هون بنحكي عن الميتيور، يعني الحجم الكبير ايش جايز للنيزك. بس بنقدر نعرف قديش كان حجمه او ضخامته، اوكي، من التاثير او من النتيجه اللي عملها، اللي هي لما خبط بالارض when it hit the ground when it impacted the ground and created what the mammoth size of the creator. نعم، بسبب الشيء اللي صنعه على الارض نفسه اللي هو الكريتر. هاي جايز الحفره اللي صارت. وشو كيف تنوصف هذا الكريتر، الشيء اللي انصنع على الارض من الخبطه من الضربه. مامث سايز. جوز كلكم سمعتوا بالمامث اللي انقرض، حيوان المامث. طبعا بالعربي بيحكوا له ماموث or something like that.
yes.
Yes, so mammoth is in English, and the mammoth is like a kind of historical elephant. It was covered with fur, I think. It lived in ice places or cold icy places. all right. يعني هذا الماموث بجوز شفتوه انتوا I don't know على الانترنت I don't know or بصور انه كان عايش زمان guys، وطبعا انقرض، وهو فيل بيغطي جسمه الوبر او الشعر او الصوف something like that because it lived in snowy areas. كان يسكن او يقطن الاماكن اللي فيها ثلوج. all right. anyway which measures هلا بنحكي عن الكريتر هذا اللي على الارض اللي تكون which measures a mile in diameter. شو guys قياسه هذا الكريتر؟
نساوى دائرة قطرها مايل.
تخيلوا انه يكون الدايمتر a mile يعني هاي نستخدمها اصلا المسافات تقطعها بالسيارة الاميال. all right. and 3 miles around the top. وتخيلوا عند الفوهة او المنطقة العلوية guys بقول لك انه
هو محيط الدائرة.
yes 3 اميال. all right. يعني هم guys you shouldn't memorize really here and you have to form a general understanding. okay. And then let's take a look after we're done at the questions and see what should we focus on here. The rim of the crater rises more than 150 feet. Rim guys اللي هو الارتفاع. الedges. yes. الedge يعني is الحفاف.
الحواف.
Good job. Thank you for that. yes. الحواف the rim of the crater rises ارتفاعها more than 150 feet. ارتفاعها أكثر من 150 قدم and above the plane. لأنه المنطقة guys المحيطة بالكريتر مالها plane like. شو يعني plane؟
مستوى
اللي هي منطقة سهول guys. يعني دائما بدي أحكي منطقة سهلية. this area has planes مش طائرة. طلعوا السبيلينج بيختلف طبعا، لأنه السبيلينج تاع كلمة طائرة A-N-E L-A-I-N اللي هي plains guys. السهول، المناطق السهلية المنبسطة. all right. yeah. For example, I might say that Ramtha is a a plain-like area, منطقة سهلية. okay, where the meteor impacted and is visible for more than 10 miles on a clear day. So هاي المنطقة طبعا منطقة الميتيور ومفعولها اللي صنعته اللي هو عملت شغلة اسمها crater. منطقة صارت فيها فوهة، تعرضت لهذا الضرب هذا تاع النيزك guys. صار في فوهة، عندي منطقة مسطحة. يعني على فكرة you can look it up on the internet في صور لهاي الاشي. يعني مرة كان عندي فضول I saw
دكتورة.
yeah.
There is a one hole in Irbid.
There's one just like it?
Not like it. I don't know if it's a mile or not, but when I was maybe 15 years ago, I visited it. It's in شو اسمها؟
حصن، جرش، عجلون.
لا بإربد بقرية اسمها
طيبة؟
لا
الرمثة عاصمة
منطقة الشمال. كفر جايز.
كفر جايز
منطقة الشمال
كفر جايز.
yeah.
Yes, and it's يعني
I didn't know that.
a huge hole.
Oh wow, I didn't really know that.
Yeah. And in local language they say جيعة معناها حفرة، جيعة الزاغ.
Yeah, so it was created because of
نيزك.
meteor?
Yes.
Okay, that's really awesome.
It's
Um,
a really big one.
okay, I'm trying to show you the one in Arizona. Arizona, let's see pictures. So if I find it right now, I will show it to you because yes, here it is. I just saw it. Let me show you. Let me stop sharing with you my original book and show you here what I have. This is it. Let me show you so that you will remember this forever and you will love me forever because I showed you this, all right?
As a non-native
No, not
English
this.
speaker and writer, this
Here it is. So can you see it right here, guys? I don't want to enlarge it because maybe, you know, we will get something else. We will get commercials because it says YouTube here. See? Let me try to,
واضحة يا دكتورة.
yeah, is it clear here? Let me just probably do this here for you. Because some of these, you know, open up YouTube videos. Here you go. I think this is good. You see it now?
Mhm.
Yes.
What we were
Yes.
talking about. See how
Mm.
there's, you know, the edges, there's the rounded area, look at the rocks. This is very a close, you know, image of, you know, how the rocks, you know, kind of got scattered and so on. You know, after some time things change, you know, but you could imagine like when this first was created, and imagine this is from the, you know, from a very, let me say, high area. So this is someone who's in the plane who has taken a picture of the Meteor Creator here. This is from a plane. All right. And it seems that this person has like, you know, kind of zoomed the camera also. See, take a look. Look how it is here, how massive it is here. It looks small here, but look here. See, this is like a closer image of it. So take a look at this. See, look, this is look, this is from, you know, the space, from space. Look how small it looks from space. All right. Yani, guys, many of you, I'm sure, have been on a plane and you have looked downward. Have you seen people? I didn't see people when I looked down. The houses are like ants, right? Houses, buildings are like ants. So imagine that, look at the crater. See how this is like, this is this. So see this from, you know, like a kind of, this is close. Look, this is how it is when it's far. All right. So let's return to our former, you know, lesson, or let me say book, page. Here we go. Okay, so I hope that this was beneficial. So this is, you know, the impact of craters, you know, the impact of meteors on Earth. They create, you know what, craters. Back to the questions. We didn't even read the questions yet. Come on. Come on. So on a clear day, it says that you can see it from, you know, a distance, 10 miles, you know, you can be like 10 miles away and you can see it. Can you imagine? All right, question number 1. Who would like to help us, you know, answer question number 1? Yes, Dr. Hiba.
Doctor, where is the passage does the author discuss the composition of the meteor?
Yes, you have to understand the question. Where
yeah.
in the passage does the author discuss the composition? You know what composition means?
تركيب
مكوناته. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Good. So where? 1 to 4, 4 to 5?
From line 4 to 5, that the component from the nickel and rock,
Good
iron.
job.
Sorry.
Yes, you are right, Dr. Hiba. So
Number-
they are made of nickel, and iron. Yes, this is it. So we have to find line 4, and line 4 is where?
B.
Yes,
Yeah.
4 to 5. So see how the questions come. They can be just be regular questions, but just tell me where we can find this information, in which lines. This is the skill. Okay, guys? You just have to tell me where, you know, or which line has, or lines even have the information that is needed, you know, or that the question requires or demands. All right. Number 2, Dr. Ghaith.
Where the passage does the author mention
Where in the
where in the passage?
Yeah.
There in the passage, does the author mention the distance from which the creator can be seen? Line the line 9 and 10.
Yes, because here he talks about this, the rim of the crater, etc.
Yeah.
150 feet above the plane where the meteor impacted and is visible. See, this is we're talking about where it could be seen for more than 10 miles on a clear day. So this is it. So it says again, where is the passage? Where in the passage, sorry, does the author mention the distance? He talks about the distance here, right? Huh? Here it is. 150 feet above the plane, etc. And the distance here is this, 10 miles. This is it, 10 miles, okay, on a clear day from which you can see it, okay? So it's this 9 to 10. Thank you so much. Let's see if our answers are correct, right? Here we have D and here we have B, so they are correct. The first question asks you to find information about the composition of the crater. You should skim through the lines of the passage listed in the answers to the question, looking for the word composition or something that means composition. So in line 4, you should find the expression made of. So made of means composition. All right, guys. So made of nickel and iron means, that's the composition. So that's why it's good to know synonyms, guys. It's, I would always say nothing is wrong, with looking up words that you know. Why is the idea of looking up words that you know a good idea? Who knows why? Why it's good to look up words that you know, even if you already know the meaning. Yes, Dr. Noura. Dr. Noura, I saw your hand up, or is just that, hand raised from the beginning of time? So
دكتورة أنا كنت رفيتها عشان أجاوب الأسئلة اللي فوق.
yeah, my question was that, Dr. Noura, why do we sometimes look up words that we know? It's a good idea to do so. Do you know why? Because sometimes you do know the meaning of the word probably in Arabic, but you don't know how to kind of express yourself or have enough information or replacements, or, sometimes you need to paraphrase the same information in English. All right. You might be writing let me say a research paper, and you don't want to use the same language. You want to use the same meaning, but different structures. All right. So why not get to know different structures, different replacements, different synonyms? You see, this is why sometimes we might want to look up words that we already know the meaning of, because our goal is not only just, to look up the meaning because we don't know what it means, but to find synonyms, replacements, paraphrases. Got it? Got it, guys? Yeah.
Doctor.
Yeah. And sometimes when you look up something that you know, now you discover something else that you didn't know before. So it's really good. All right. It could be the synonym that is new to you. All right. Yeah. So this is why B is the answer over here. Okay. Because that's what I mean. The best answer is B, which is, those lines that we talked. The second question asks you to find information about the distance from which the crater can be seen. You should again skim, read quickly through the lines listed in the answer to the questions, looking for the keywords and find ideas related to distance and seen. In lines 9 to 10, you should recognize that visible means, seen, visible. Mar'i, yeah, and 10 miles is a distance. The best answer then is D. Guys, we want to do one small thing together and then we want to stop. This is what we want to do right now after we read the table. We want to do passage 1, okay? So the following chart outlines the key information that you should remember when you are trying to determine where in the passage something is found. They might ask you this, listen, where in the passage can you find the answer to this question? And when you see where, you will know because you will see numbers of lines, guys, anyway, as options, as, your choices. So where to find the answer can be in any of the lines listed in the answers to the question. What do you do? Right away, choose a keyword or an idea in the question, skim the lines, like go through them that are listed in the answers to the question. Then you should skim for the keyword or idea. And finally, you choose your answer, the answer that contains the line number of a restatement. See, guys, the word restatement, it's like you are, repeating what was said in the question. That's why, guys, in this question specifically, you should also understand, the synonyms of words sometimes, all right? Because they're not going to hand it to you and give you the exact word. They're going to give you something that is a replacement in the question for the word originally in the passage, okay? Let's take a look at this passage. Beavers generally live in family clusters consisting, so a beaver is an animal, okay? Do you know it? Who knows what a beaver is? What are beavers? They're animals. Do you know them? Who knows what a beaver is? Let me show you a beaver. So
نوع من انواع الطيور.
no. Where did you get that from?
والله دكتورة من عندي بس حاولت يعني.
Okay. Thank you so much for that. You made my day, Dr. Asim. It's not a bird of
It's
yeah.
kind of سنجاب يعني ممكن نحكي.
Yeah, something like that. It's not a squirrel.
يمكن
Bigger than a
قنفذ.
squirrel. Here it is. This is a beaver. Let me show you. Let me share my screen with you. It looks like, like a squirrel, but it's not. It's not, okay? It's like a bigger size. I don't know. I've never seen it in Jordan before, honestly speaking. I have really never seen this in Jordan before, but I've seen it in America. Let me share my screen with you. Here we go.
سنجاب دكتورة.
No, it's not.
دكتورة القندس.
Thank you. Yes, Dr. Ali, you are right.
دكتورة شوي هو بيطير.
Come on. This is a beaver, see? This is a beaver. It looks a lot. This is just a picture, so it's not this, guys. All right. You looked at the teeth. That's why you said it's a squirrel. So the beaver is a little bit different than a squirrel. It's like it's bigger in size, bigger. Okay, here it is, and it swims. Here it is. Look at it swimming here. Okay, it's in America, guys. Okay, it lives in America. I've seen it so many times in America. Okay, see, look at the size. It's not like a squirrel. Squirrel is smaller. Okay, so as your
دكتورة بس أعطيك معلومة صغيرة.
yes, go ahead.
دكتورة القندس في المنطقة الحدودية بيننا وبين سوريا وفلسطين، منطقة نهر اليرموك موجود غاد.
Okay, yeah, I never
بس
knew
يعني
that.
إنه مهدد مش إنه موجود بشكل أساسي زي أمريكا.
Yeah, see, look at it. يعني a squirrel is not like this. Well, I didn't know that we had beavers. Yeah, so it's, we don't have that many. That means, since it might die out, right? Yeah. So these are beavers. And, I think, Americans love beavers and they consider them, like part of their heritage, let me say, okay? The American heritage. See, look at this picture, okay? Yeah, so anyway, you got an idea of what a beaver is. And at least, we barely use the word even in Arabic, not to use so that, it's expected that we don't know the meaning, of it in English, that's fine. But let's, try to learn as much as we can in our class, all right? It would be a really, good idea to do so. Okay, let me share with you my former, screen, which was this. Okay, so back to beavers. Now you know what beavers are. Now when you see the word beaver, you're like, I know that, you guys don't, all right? So beavers generally live in family clusters. They don't live alone, guys. Family clusters, like in groups, not in just one, many, consisting of 6 to 10 members. So each group has 6 to 10 members. One cluster, like one group, could probably consist of 2 adults, one male and one female, like a family, and 4 to 8 young beavers. 4 to 8, the children, right? Or we call them the beavers. Another name for beavers is what? Kits. Not kids, kits. Okay, yeah. A female beaver gives birth each spring. كل ربيع في ولادة لأنثى البيفر, all right? To 2 to 4 babies at a time. يعني الخلفة الواحدة مرة واحدة بتخلف 2 إلى 4 beavers or kits. These baby beavers live with their parents until they are how old? يعني هيك بصيروا بالغين on their own 2 years
old.
Yeah,
2 years old.
So in the springtime of their second year, في ربيع السنة الثانية لإلهم مع أهلهم يعني, they are forced out of the family. They don't choose to leave. ما بيختاروا إنهم يتركوا الأسرة. No, the mom and dad, يلا كش كش out. يلا, you are adults now. They kick them out. So they are forced. شايفين إجبار. من جبروا يطلعوا. Forced out of the family group to make room for the new babies. دور الجداد البوبيات, right? The babies. So these 2-year-old beavers, هدول beavers that are 2 years old, each one is 2 years old, then proceed to start new family clusters of their own. So they move on into the world. Why? To begin their own families. They will find mates, inshallah, yani, right? And they will make their own families and so on. So question number 1, where in the passage does, yeah, stop it. Sorry, guys. Where in the passage does the author give the name of a baby beaver? Where in the passage does the author give the name of a baby beaver? Don't say anything. So where in the passage does the author give the name of a baby beaver? Where? Dr. Ghaib.
In the second line.
Good. So young beavers or kits? Good. Thank you.
Kids.
This is line number 2. See, here it is. So it's B. And then 2, who can read 2 for me? Question 2, who would like to read it? Dr. Khulud, read it for us.
Number 2, where in the passage does the author mention the time of year when new baby behaviors are born?
Yeah.
Number 3, a female behaviors give birth each spring to 2 or 4 babies.
Good job. So here it is. Yeah, where in the passage does the author mention the time? Here it's spring. This is it. So gives birth each spring, right? So this is the, well, I'm sorry guys for the noise. Just give me a minute. Let me ask this baby to, you know, go find his mommy.
شباب مين يجاوب
I'm sorry guys, here I am. I'm back. I'm sorry, that was my nephew. He barged into the room, you know. And
دكتورة كملي أنا بكمل مع الشباب.
thank you. No, I sent him out to his mommy because he bumped his head on the table. All right. So yeah, thank you though, Dr. Asim. Thank you so much for your assistance. You know, next time I think I'm gonna let you teach the class.
أوكي دكتورة.
Yeah.
دكتور غيث سؤال رقم 3 جاوب لنا إياه إذا سمحت.
We will, but your friend here, she said what? Yeah, line 2, 3. Where in the passage does the author state the age at which beavers must go out of their, go out on their own? I'm sorry, Dr. Asim, for not reading so well. So each spring, the 2, 4 babies, etc. No, it's not this. We're gonna go look, are 2 years old, right? So where is it again? Where in the passage does the author state the age of which beavers must go out? So where are they? The baby beavers live with their parents until they're 2 and until they are 2. So this also states that they, you know, like after that they leave. And then over here, it also restates this in the springtime of their 2nd year, they are forced out. So 2 times it's said here, that they leave in an indirect way. See, because until they are 2, so this is an indirect answer. And this one is even very clear. It says they are forced out, you know, during their 2nd year. So where in the passage, it says that in line number 4.
4.
Yeah, 4. So it's right here, lines 4 to 5.
4 and 5,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. Go ahead, Dr. Asim. Yalla, the floor is yours.
Number 4. Where in the passage does the author indicate why the young beavers must leave their parents' home?
See, so you were looking for this answer. Why the young beavers must leave? Why? Where's the reason that they must leave?
For new family.
New
It's not to make new families. Before new families, because to make room for the new babies.
For new babies.
In line 4 and 5.
Yes.
This over here, by the way, this is not 4 and 5. This is, I think, 3. Or is it 1, 2? Listen, there's a problem here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6, 2, but maybe they consider this 5, right? Because this is like part of this, right? Because look over here, it says 5, and these are how many? 6 lines. Yani they should have, guys, 6, honestly speaking, like 4 to 6 here. They should. Because even if it's half a line, they should have line, you know. I don't know why they use this technique, you know, but I'm not going to use it in the exam. So when I have line, this is a line, this is a line, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even this is called line 6, by the way, because it's not sentence 6, it's line 6. Line 6 could end here with 1 word. It could end with 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. It could end here. It could end here. You see? So this, you know, is not okay what they have here. I mean, all right. Yeah. Because if we're going to say that the answer is here, it is 4, but then this is 5 and this is 6. Anyway, it's fine. All right. We have answered because there's nothing in 6 anyway. Okay. So you said what again? Where in the passage does the author indicate why the young beavers must leave? This is the
In
answer.
line 4 and 5.
Yes. So it's going to be for the new babies. This is the reason, guys, not because they want to make families, guys. This is the first reason why they need to leave. So it's this area, which is like basically, we're not gonna say, we're gonna say 4 and 5 because they have decided that, you know, or let's call it 5. Okay, 5, not 4. It is 4 to 5. I mean, but I mean it's line 5 in actuality. All right, guys, we want to stop here. I really enjoyed spending time with you guys today, and I hope you guys benefited. Have a great evening. Hello to your parents, to your family members if they're there. And we'll see you
Thank
guys
you,
tomorrow.
Good
Bye.
evening.
Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye.